Hello everyone and welcome to a bit of a weird SWP showcase. Today I'm going to basically be showing you the entirety of Kris at Caledonia Works' back catalogue at Caledonia Works for the Caledonia Railway assets that he's made, because Kris, being the amazing person that he is, has during the sort of coronavirus period, for the next couple of days until Friday I believe, his back catalogue of Caledonian Railway assets, just the Caledonian Railway stuff, have been made completely free, and that is an amazing gesture by Kris, and I really want to personally thank him for doing this, because it means that not only can I, bring you some of the engines that I'd not bought before, but everyone out there can also do the same, and they can enjoy his products whilst we're all in isolation, especially in the UK. I don't know about other countries, but we're all feeling a bit under the weather. It's really nice outside, but now we've got something to sort of play with and look at, and I thought I'd just give you a rundown of what Kris has actually made free free for everyone, free to download. So first off, we've got the 944 Pacific tank. 944 944 Pacific tank 462, which is, it's just, as we say on the Discord server, it's chonk. It's huge, it's amazing, it's lovely, and actually I've been wanting to get this for a little while, and now I've been able to download it, and it is just it's just fantastic. I mean, it's surprising that these things were real. Like, the Caledonian Railway, for for being such a sort of, people don't really know about the railway that much, but just looking at it, they've just got some weird designs, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And that's the biggest of the tank engines. Obviously, it's looks like they've got 2 cylinders. I haven't done much research. I've basically just sort of put the recording software on and gone, right, let's do a video, because I've got to show you these, and yeah, because you can see the progression of Kris's just amazing work, getting better and better and better. And I mean, with these are top-notch models, and they're for you now they're completely free unless you've already bought them, which some of them I already had, mostly the tender engines and whatnot. This next one, I believe, is the 439 class, which is obviously another tank engine. This one's quite nice actually. But these ones remind me a little bit of the M7s for whatever reason. I think it's because of the sort of wheels at the front like that. But they are really nice, and I love these. I think they're oil pots, but yeah, they are awesome, and it's just the way the textures are on these, all the sort of the grab header rails and stuff. It is amazing. Yeah, it's a 440, I guess is what you'd call that, or a 404. Nah, but yeah, and another one with an air pump and all that kind of stuff. And all the lovely things that you usually get with Kris's stuff. Yeah, another awesome model. The next one coming up. This one is a bit of a chonk. It looks like it's definitely going to be some sort of freight loco. It's the 492 class, I believe. So it's an 080, 8 coupled. Really quite nice actually. It's chunky without being big, which is what I like. Yeah, and I love the black, sort of the lined black of the Caledonian Railway is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. This lining and the intricate, I mean, look at that. That's the texture. That's just, yes, good on Kris for making this so nice. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Rolex. Another one with air pump. I think Caledonian Railway are quite big on the old air pumps and air brakes and stuff like that. I haven't done that much research into them, because I don't really sort of swing towards the Caledonian Railway that much. Although because of Kris, it's become way more sort of popular in the limelight now. What else? Next one, I believe this is the 782. I believe, with the lovely thistles on the on either side of the smoke box here. Definitely a Scottish loco. So 060, Sort of lovely sort of, I reckon, just local passenger train type loco. I'd expect. As I said, I haven't really done much. Although it's in goods black, so probably not passenger trains. Probably more freight trains. That is as much as I know. That's as much as I know. Yeah, I love the thistles. There's stuff like that on the 191, the tender engine, the 460 that I love. Details like that. Everyone's favourite, the 264/611 Pug, which obviously has the Smokey Joe variant, which you could make go at 1,001 miles an hour and just flies off. If you're going to get anything, get that one for free, because that one is absolutely brilliant. Just as an app, it's so much fun. Just rushing around like pretending you're on a Hornby layout. Yeah, no, that's good. That is good. Again, this one you can tell that the quality went up here. Textures and just the way that everything's modelled is starting to get that much better. And this has got the added bonus of having some variants, including the ones where you've got these weird buffers instead of the normal style ones that you get, here. Although you can obviously change that and have the normal buffers as well. Another one that is just a really famous design, so I'm glad that one actually made it into Train Sim. I think that's the one Caledonian railway loco that everyone actually knew existed. That and the Donald and fucking Douglas. This one I don't really know that much about, but the people on the Discord, or on Tom's Discord, have always called this the Beetle Crusher. I believe it's the 498 class. I think it's a dock tank, and it looks amazing actually. It looks really nice. Like it's perfectly proportioned to be a dock tank, which is great. I think it's a 498. It must be the 498, and yeah, this one's another one that people do sort of rant and rave about. It seems to be fairly popular. Some rather nice, rather nice modelling going on here. Cab, and I think the glow there is obviously from the fire, but it's on all the time, which is a problem for my frame rates. As you can tell, it's not going very well. If I point over there, it's fine, but no, over there, no, can't have that. Shadow casting lights. So that's the tank engines. An amazing sort of selection of tank engines there for you to have, from like big sort of chunky tank engines right down to the little piddly ones at the bottom. Everything you'd want really, and like tons of potential with the liveries. I believe this one's got BR liveries. This one's definitely got BR liveries. Can't remember if there's. Most of them have at least Caledonian and LMS liveries, which I didn't really got time to show off here, but they are available. So we'll move on to the tender engines next. And here we are with the tender engines. So we're going to start off from left to right. There's a couple missing from here. I will say that now. The 123 is missing, which is already free. That one has been free for a little while now. And the Dunalice Stair, which I hadn't actually downloaded for this video because I'd missed it out. So that's available too. So go download that one as well. It's a bit shorter than this one. Right. Anyway, so. To begin with, these are the 903s, the Cardines they were named. They are actually quite nice, 460s, fairly fecking huge. I think one of them was involved in the big railway crash in World War One, up in that tunnel in Scotland. So that's a claim to fame that they have. This livery is really nice though, the livery, the blue on them. It shows them off really nicely. There are a few other liveries, like LMS Black, I think, is on this, and a different version of the Caledonian Blue. And you get all, so I think there are 7 of them. Obviously you get all of them. This one I think is the prototype of them, yeah, 903. So it actually is called Cardine, which is where the loco, the class gets its names from. This next one is the 600 class, which is a big freight engine. I mean, look at it; it's huge, and it's 8 coupled, but there's a weird old sort of wheel arrangement going on there, which is awesome, and I love the look of this. It's really long, and it's nice in black, so it's obviously goods engine. Seeing both of them from the back. Once again, you got your your lamps on this one are actually shown, which is good. You got air pump, but the lamps, for whatever reason, the Caledonian decided that they'd have the lamps shown on the side of the cab instead of having all of them sort of down on the front of the loco. But I suppose that means that they can all be smooth, which is quite nice. This one is actually my favourite Caledonian Railways loco, and my favourite one that Kris has done as well. These are the 191s, the Pickersgill 191s. They're 460. They are awesome. They look really nice. Like, they are seriously well sort of proportioned. Like, compared to the Cardine anyway, they are, like, you know, they're sort of a 460 that looks like a 460. Like, this looks like it could be a Pacific if it tried, if you know what I mean. But this is a 460 through and through, and it is brilliant. I think it's fantastic. It just shows the level of modelling standard that Kris has gone up through since his first models, which, like, one of them was this, that's not it, 812, that might be it, yeah, the 812, that's the one, that one, yeah, goes from that to this, and the level of detail, even in that old one though, is still fairly, you know, good for the time, and this it just blows, sort of, you know, all of the sort of competition out of the park in a lot of respects, which I really like, and I'm yeah, big supporter of that. You got, you know, inside here's fairly nicely modelled. I love the shine on the brasswork here. Really nice, really nice. Next one. This one is, I believe, the 34, which everyone seems to reference as James or something like that, which must be getting old by now, but there seems to be at least 6 miles in front of the smoke box, between the smoke box and the buffer beam, which is quite funny. But, you know, I suppose, you know, play a game of cards up here or something, you know, have a chat to the crew over here. Yeah, no, it's quite nice, really. It is a bit. I mean, they could have just sort of chopped that bit off and just left it as normal. It wouldn't have detracted from it, really. Not really. It would have been fine as an 060. That's quite funny. But yeah, there you go. Nice load of coal. The coal, actually, that's something I didn't mention with the tank engines. The coal is actually quite nicely modelled. It's very nice. Got some spades, pokey iron things, all that kind of stuff. All that lovely stuff. The couplings are yeah, they're there. What else is, well, just again, the texturing's really nice on here, especially with the chrome. I don't know if you call it chrome, but yeah, the polished metal, I suppose you'd call it, wouldn't you? I don't know what that is, but it looks. That's weird, whatever that is. Huh. Someone will be able to tell me. Next is the 294, which I believe was called the Jumbo, which it's a bit like the 812 in respect that it's an 060, but obviously the 812 I think has got the boiler's a bit higher pitched. They're both quite nice. Little obviously these ones are a bit more famous because of the flipping twins from that show that we don't talk about. But yeah, this one, I don't know if they were older. Let's have a look. 1896 and 1899. So yeah, I don't know whether the entire class was older, but you can see some differences and some you know, some similarities. They are rather nice. I love these, and I think that's like this sort of star design here is present on a few other locos. I think you can get it on the prototype of the Pickersgill. Pardon me. And I think you can get it. On one of the tank engines. I think they're like the Beetle Crusher has it as well, which is rather nice. It's very Caledonian, and I have no idea what any of these things mean, but I'm sure they mean something to someone that knows what they're talking about. Look at this pipe work. Actually, the pipe work's really nice. It's everywhere. There's details that you don't sort of notice when you first look at them. Again, these little oiling pots. I'm pretty sure they're oiling pots, but they might not be. I might just be making that completely up. But Yeah. So last but not least, I mean I've already just shown it off a little bit, but this is the 812. This is the first thing I ever got from Kris. I'll admit it was back in the day. I got him off the top of the hype of, you know, everyone was going, oh, it's Donald and Douglas, blah 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 blah. But I got them because actually the models looked really good, and I think I redid the model a couple of times before it actually released. And yeah, no, I'm really happy with this. It was a great first product to introduce me to the rest of his catalogue, which doesn't just include all of these Caledonia like railway stuff. I mean, obviously that is the main sort of focus for Kris, but there's so much more. There's LNER stuff, the GNR, Great Western now with the Aberdares and the Great Bear. That's the most recent release, the Great Bear. I would recommend getting the Great Bear, the Aberdare. You can watch my other showcases for that. I would also recommend getting some of the other unique stuff, like the Raven A2. Although I haven't got that yet, I will be getting it, and the Atlantic as well, the GNR Atlantic. So yeah, that's it from me really. I just want to again say thank you to Kris for actually, you know, giving us the chance to be able to get his entire back catalogue of Caledonia Railway stuff for free. I mean, I'd already purchased the Cardines, the 191s, the 812s. I already had the 123s. I had a couple of the tank engines, as I already said. But yeah, I've managed to update my fleet. Sorry, I'm coughing. I managed to update my fleet, and yeah, I'm really happy. I will be driving all of these very soon. I might do some sort of short videos on my channel just on the new route I've been working on for the railway series. But yeah, so hopefully I'll see you around for the next next showcase or a next title sequence or something coming up. Thanks once again to Kris at Caledonia Works. Go link in description for his website. It's got everything there. You've also got the discount codes in the description as well that you'll need to get these models for free. As well as going there to get these models for free, because I know a lot of people will do, and they already have, as I've been told. Please do buy something, or at least, you know, consider buying something, because there is a shed load of stuff on there to get, and it is well worth it. Well worth it. So once again, thanks very much for watching this video. Thank you, Kris, and I shall see you around.